guys, thanks so much for all the awesome feedback I've been getting on the interviews with Rowan and Griffin. Those were really fun to do, so I'm glad you guys have been liking them. Anyway, I'm here at the Aquarium of the Pacific, and I just interviewed Jeremy Shada. He's Finn from Adventure Time, which was super awesome. And he's in Surf's Up too, so check out the interview. Hope you guys like it. Hope to get some awesome feedback on this one too. Hey guys, I'm here with Jeremy Shada at the Aquarium of the Pacific talking about Surf's Up 2 and feeding penguins. So what's happened in Cody Maverick's life since the first Surf's Up?
Well, Cody has kind of started this little school to train little kids how to surf and stuff, and so he's working on that. But during the course of the film, the Hang Five, which are like the coolest surfers in the world, played by all the most awesome WWE superstars, basically come to the island and they're trying to find a protege to join their Hang Five. So Cody basically enters alongside other people in this competition to become like one of the Hang Five, and they go on this massive, crazy adventure.
Do you think Cody would get along with the Ice King?
I do the Ice King on Adventure Time, who's sort of like the bad guy.
Definitely not. No, he would probably fight the Ice King, yeah.
So I just saw the trailer for the new season of Mr. Student Body President.
Oh, awesome.
Can you tell me more about the show and your character?
For Student Body President?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I play Tyler Pendergast, who's the Student Body President of a high school who takes his job way too seriously, and basically kind of is at odds with the principal to kind of get all of his weird little Student Body President agendas across in kind of a dark comedy, like a younger version of like a House of Cards. And for season 2, we're just kind of up in the ante. I think we have, we're picked up for like 30 episodes in season 2, which is like 3 times as many as season 1, so I'm just gonna be running ragged.
What advice would President Pendergast have for Donald Trump?
Wrong.
I honestly do not know. Tyler Pendergast is a little bit more well-spoken than me, I think, at times, so he...
So what would he say?
Oh my gosh, politics suck.
That's a problem to me.
Ask the writers, they'll give you a good response for that one, so.
So there are a lot of pretty girls on that show. Would you pick any romances on or off screen with any of them?
In real life, I actually am in a relationship, so I do have a lovely girlfriend. Tyler, though, in the show, I guess, in the context of the show, I mean, he did have that kind of girlfriend with Carissa throughout the show that obviously ended very badly. I think he's just like too focused on his goal and too focused on getting power to actually have time for a relationship. But I feel like we'll probably explore a little bit more of those kind of comedic beats throughout the ongoing seasons, and we'll see what happens.
Right. Is there a specific character that you choose for your character to be with?
Probably not Hadley, because I feel like they're just too much of like work, they work too well together, and that would just kind of screw up that whole relationship. Elise would be really funny, the secretary, because that just makes no sense. Or even just have him get back together with Carissa, which is just the weirdest relationship, but somehow it still works.
Right.
So
you've worked on this little show called Adventure Time. I don't know if you guys have heard of it.
It's a little thing.
Finn's been on a ton of crazy adventures. Have you gone on any crazy adventures in real life?
I have. I've gotten to go to really, really cool places. I mean, different like Comic-Cons and stuff around the world. So I've gotten to go to Australia. I've gotten to go to Europe. I've gotten to go, just a ton of places, Bahamas. Yeah, lots of places for those. So I love traveling. I love going to different places. And I've gotten to see a lot of awesome, cool, different animals like the penguins here today, and just everything. Yeah, I love traveling.
Who's your favorite princess from Adventure Time?
Princess Bubblegum.
Do you think Finn actually has a chance
hearts,
with Princess Bubblegum?
I don't know. He's like 16 or 17 in the show. She's like 1,000 years old. So there's like a little age gap there.
Do you think anything will happen with him and Marceline?
Same thing. She's also very, very old.
Does it matter in a fantasy land?
No, I guess it doesn't. I think hopefully he would end up with PB or someone. I just hope by the end of the show he finds somebody, because he's having lots of relationship issues.
Right. What are kids' reactions when they find out you're Finn?
Usually it's either no or like do the voice, and then sometimes you do the voice and they'll be like, doesn't sound like him, that's not him, you're lying, and you're like, okay.
Nice.
All right.
So you're also a part of DC Universe. What's it like to play Boy Wonder?
Awesome. Robin was actually like my favorite DC Comics superhero growing up, just because like when you're a kid, Robin, you're like, oh, I could, theoretically be Robin. And so for me, that was just awesome. I love working with all the DC people. I love just comics, DC and Marvel in general. I've always been a big comic nerd, so it was just awesome.
So do you prefer animation or live action?
For They're very different. I love doing both of them. It's kind of nice, I guess, once you've done both, it's nice to go back and forth because there's definitely certain things with animation that you're like, oh, this is really simple, and I can just show up to work and whatever, it doesn't really matter.
Right, do you ever go in PJs?
I could, but I generally try not to.
Right.
But then on the live action side, I love being able to work with all the cast, and you're on set shooting, you have your wardrobe, and you get to actually act out everything, and so they're both just a lot of fun in different ways, yeah.
So you love hair and makeup?
Yes, of course, obviously.
Totally. Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you.
It was so nice meeting you.
You too. Hey guys, I'm Jeremy Shada, voice of Finn the Human from Adventure Time, and you are watching Piper's Picks TV.
That's so cool.
Subscribe. It's like totally fetch.
Snapchat.